It's a special real talk today. Special real talk, Matt. With GTA 5, which is coming out on PS4 and Xbox One, which was confirmed yesterday.
With a flashy trailer.
With a flashy new trailer, which we are going to be talking over right now. Apparently, every shot means something. We were told this by Rockstar themselves. So we're just going to go over the video and we're going to sort of analyse each shot that is on screen and hopefully sort of come up with the new things that you might have missed first time around. First scene then. I mean, the wave effects do look good, don't they? I mean,
they do look good. They look pretty good in the Xbox 360 and PS3 ones as well, mind.
Exactly that. I think the only thing that this could possibly mean is that it's sexier graphics. That's it.
More spray.
More spray.
More spray. More foam.
Better swells. More swellage.
Seabirds.
Seabirds. I think the one of the big things that it could mean, although it's not actually showing it, is that it might be affected by weather. So it might be, you know, big crashing waves during, like, you know, when it's raining and thunderstorms and things like that. But it's unlikely. I think the more likely thing is it's just saying, look, prettier waves.
Pretty waves.
Pretty waves. And then we've got elks.
Yes.
Pretty sure it's an elk. You do some elk hunting in GTA 5 in the current version that's out there now. What I'm getting from this is because you can just see a sneaky little cougar, a lovely sneaky little cougar in the corner.
Here, boy, quick! Maybe there's elk rounding up.
Yeah, maybe with a cougar. What a mini game that would be.
Take down, take down.
Yeah, just as it takes your face off for the 5th time. But yeah, this looks like it's suggesting that there's going to be some sort of ecosystem in the same sense as the Red Dead Redemption.
Animals eat animals.
Yeah, exactly. Like the old, what is it? The food chain, essentially, where
like life.
Just like life, and you know, once the animal AI comes across another animal AI, just like in Red Dead Redemption, it will activate some sort of sequence. So
death sequence.
Activate the death sequence. So the cougar will probably attack those elks there.
Do we know if cougars are in GTA at the minute?
I don't remember actually.
I can't remember ever seeing them, but I don't spend a lot of time wandering around in the countryside. I'm pretty sure the cougars wouldn't be programmed to go into the urban areas. They're not like foxes.
yeah.
So there's a little surprise. Anyway, I didn't know they were in there in the first place. So
there
brilliant.
we go. Cougars confirmed. Cougars confirmed.
I like this next bit.
Next bit. Ooh.
Hammerhead shark.
Hammerhead sharks. Mixing with normal sharks if you just look at the shadow of one of them just above.
Is that a normal? Is it?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like it.
Well, I see a fish there. Like a fish. Looks like a
little
bass
fishy.
or a John Dory or something. Red snapper or something like that.
Little red snapper.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, hammerhead sharks confirmed. Shifting swiftly on. We've got the old Misty Mountains. That that effect's quite nice though, isn't it? I don't remember seeing that before. I think it was more of a sort of blanket on 360 and PS3.
It's like Devon, that mate.
Just like Devon.
It's like Dartmoor.
Just like Devon. Feels like Devon.
It looks beautiful. Yeah, it looks really nice, doesn't it?
And as you can see, there's two sort of, I don't know if they're jackals or cougars or whatever, but they're sprinting up the hill.
Giant stoats.
Giant stoats. Big rats. Jabberwockies or whatever they're called. Trains. Beep, beep. Trains going past logging factories, it looks like there.
I'm going to log on to see.
I see what you've done there.
I think they've branched out.
Oh, God.
This is probably on the branch line.
Come on.
I can't stop now. I've got momentum.
Wouldn't you believe it?
Willy.
Anyway, so it looks like one of the overall sort of themes of this video is that there seems to be more activity happening in areas where once before it was just like a blank canvas, just empty places. Apart from like a few NPCs sort of stood around and occasionally, you know, trying to look busy but not looking busy.
Yeah, look busy.
Yeah, look busy lads, gaffers here. I think they've essentially gone for more activity within the world. NPCs are actually working and doing things now. This train, the train shot, it says that every shot is supposed to mean something. So I don't know. Maybe you can use that to sort of carry stuff around. Maybe you can buy the businesses. Maybe you can buy the lumberyard. Maybe you can buy the other ones that are going to show up in the video in a second, and maybe you can transport things around.
Who knows?
Who knows?
It's possible, isn't it? I mean, it's certainly like another layer of the living, breathing world. That seems to be a general theme of this video, isn't it? That it's that additional layer, additional depth to the living, breathing world.
Exactly, because Rockstar could be treating this as just as another major launch for them. I know it's a major launch anyway because it's coming to Xbox and PS4, but they could be treating it as like a whole new release in terms of the way that they built up the last one, saving reveals until the very last minute. So they could have taken this world, Rockstar North could have taken this world and just done more with it.
Yep.
So actually given extra things to do in there.
They're not going to bang it out, that's for sure.
No, exactly.
That's not their way.
Exactly. And just, further to that, you see a man just about to be ran over by that huge sort of JCB thing.
Yeah.
Which, again, there's a massive quarry, which is in... You can find that now if you go on the 360 and PS3 version.
But there's now there, is there? It's just deserted. It's just that landscape.
Yeah, the tracks are there, but yeah, there's nothing in there. I think the one possibility is that I'm sure one of those vehicles spawns there every now and again.
Right. Okay.
Possibly.
Possible.
But what you're seeing there is like a supervisor and one of the workmen looking down on the quarry, so it's fully functioning. So new quarries.
I'm going to parachute in and kill them.
They're going to die.
Kill all the new NPCs immediately.
One little thing that I might hazard a guess at here. It's probably false, and it's probably just a little bit
just
of cosmetic.
do it, mate. Speculate.
But the guy in the green jacket does look a tiny little bit like it could be Michael.
Michael from the Lost Boys, you mean?
From Lost Boys, yeah.
Oh, from GTA, right?
Yeah. So it could be him again. Just adding fuel to that rumor that there might be businesses that you can buy and
make money off of.
Yeah, exactly. Just branching out and stuff, and that might be Michael doing it could be the start of a sitcom? One of the missions. Yeah, sitcom.
Yeah, Michael doing a job.
Could be the start of a sitcom, yeah.
Yeah.
Upstairs, down quarry or something along those lines. Again, the refinery, people milling about there, just goes to show that they're putting more emphasis on these
Shiny
places.
Pipes.
Yeah, they're not just playgrounds anymore. They're actually populated by people just banging about and stuff.
Living, breathing, shiny pipes and good smoke plumage.
It's what everyone wanted.
A bit of pollution.
If you look at the America is for Americans period, which is about the old border control and things like that.
Aye.
If you look, there's a trailer on the left-hand side of the screen, and then there's a camper van just next to it.
You're right.
And there's two people in the middle having a bit of a fist fight. If you have to look, you have to squint, but you can actually see it. There's two people. Yeah,
I see them.
Yeah, there's two people just squaring up to each other and having a bit of a fight.
And there's that little animal running
yeah,
along the track there behind the sign, isn't there?
Yeah, there is a little animal that just starts to sprint out. Again, it's showcasing, I think, just how dense this area is now.
Yeah.
With things to do and dense with life.
Alive.
Dense with life.
Alive.
Shifting on.
Trevor,
ooh, you dirty trousered bastard.
What's he doing in that there field?
He's in a field, an actual field.
See, I don't remember this bit from the story mode. I don't remember Trevor waking up in a field, do you?
Well, it's one of those random things, though, isn't it? It's when you...
Oh, when you zoom in.
Yeah, when you go to each character, yeah, it's just a sort of random place that he's waking up. I think the main thing that we're looking at here is that there's more sort of foliage, grass and
pretty flowers.
Yeah, and yeah, just little flowers.
There's something for the back of the box.
Exactly.
Flowers.
On the back of the box.
Yeah.
What a next gen feature that is.
That's what GTA players want. More flowers, please, Rockstar.
No, no, with flowers. So yeah, it's just it's basically trying to say that there's a change in landscapes. There's no real sort of. It doesn't look amazing, the grass, like it's not like individual blades or anything, but it doesn't look like the flat textured stuff that you get in the current versions that are out at the moment. And in the distance, just at the top of the sort of like the sun glare, or just on the edge of it, at the edge of that cliff, there looks to be either an animal or a person. Just
it's creepy, like a man. I've got a man. I can see like a man standing there, like the silhouette of a man.
Yeah, Slender Man,
like that mystery man in Red Dead that you occasionally visit, and I never quite worked out who he was.
Oh, I wonder if it's going to be one of those strangers and freaks things that.
Don't like it.
You go over and talk to them, and then they sort out some sort
Move
of.
on. Move on. It's freaking me out.
Scaring him. This next scene. Outside Trevor's trailer.
More busyness.
Couple of cars there. More busyness. Next gen Rust graphics. Whoa, off the scale.
The Rust processor's been put right through its paces there.
It has, and there's a different kind of train in the background as well. I don't know whether I've seen that before. Like it looks like it's got canisters on it. That one, like containing like liquids rather than the. What was it before? It was something like big metal boxes, containers.
You got a trained eye, mate.
Anyway, it looks like there's fuel on there, which fuels the flames of being able to transport things around the map on the train.
It'd probably be easier to explode them then.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's where I was getting to.
That's what you were saying, but more eloquently than.
Just in many more words than was needed. Then we're onto the freeway, which again mimics the real life sort of LA freeways in that there's freaking loads of traffic.
I'm not driving anywhere if the traffic's going to be that heavy. I'm just going to stay in.
Just stay in your little house. But I think while we've been playing the GTA Online, we get from area to area, usually off road, but when we do do the freeway, when we do the freeway, there isn't that amount of cars on there, so it's quite easy to drive through.
It's not that heavy, is it? So
no, so I mean that's heavy traffic confirmed.
Good. Put it on the back of the box with flowers.
Get that. That's another bullet point for the back of the box. And a big truck there with Charles Bronson driving it, the MTL. Not sure if that's going to be any sort of significance there, unless that could be a new character.
Because the next shot is him pulling into like the dock area, isn't it?
No, well, it is, but it's not his truck.
It's quite nicely edited, that bit. Cause
it
is. Almost looks like that's him driving there. It
is, and as you said, this is down by the docks now, where like the container storage. There is a mission within GTA 5 where you piss about on one of those things, isn't there?
It's a really boring mission.
It is properly boring.
It's like move some boxes.
Yeah, exactly.
With a crane that's really slow.
So again, like we're talking about like the new sort of like maybe businesses, the possibility of having businesses, the lumberyard, the containers, and then having the trains and everything.
Yeah, the quarry has gone out of its way to show us all those types of industry, doesn't it?
Yeah. So are we going to be in charge of these areas?
Let's say it. Revealed. Heard it here first. Exclusive.
Revealed.
Central exclusive.
Do not come back to us if that is wrong, though.
Yeah,
because
someone else told you that.
Yeah, because we don't care. I can see a little forklift truck there as well. But I think you get those anyway.
They're in there, yeah. They're in there, aren't they?
Again, refinery, just sort of showing that that's downtown in Los Santos. So could that be another place that you could own as a business? The more we talk about it, the more it does feel like it's a real thing. There's no reason to show these things apart from by saying like, it's quite a nice place to look at.
Yeah, exactly. I guess the structures themselves are architecturally quite interesting to look at. So in terms of design and showing off bits of the game, then there's that. But also it does feel like we are being shown these for a reason.
Yeah, Well, that's why they said every shot for a reason.
Every shot for a reason.
Every shot for a reason, including Tramp's warming hands. Tramp flames confirmed.
Tramps around fire.
Yeah.
That is them, isn't it? Anyway, they do that, but...
Yeah, but I think there's going to be more of a sort of like cardboard city around the place now, rather than just like...
tramps.
Rather than just people tramps just dotted around. I think there's going to be a more...
concentrated.
Yeah, just an area under bridges is going to be, a lot more...
A better class of tramp.
Like real life.
Yeah.
Upper class tramp.
Yeah.
With the policia just driving past there. I don't know what that could mean. Next scene here, we're looking at, again, the piss faster signs. They need to get those sorted out because they're covered in rust.
Same one, isn't it?
It is the same one. Atomic blimp up in the top left-hand corner.
There it is.
Confirmed. That's in. You mentioned about the tree last time.
I'm saying that tree there is a new type of tree.
It's a new tree.
I'm saying it's a new type of tree. Normally, the trees are just those high palm trees, aren't they? The ones I always mistake for hot air balloons when I see them in the distance.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is a new type of tree. That one that old Franklin is cleaning his automobile underneath.
Well, it could be, if we'd have done our research, then we could have properly checked it. But we'll just go out on a limb.
Could have done. Who cares?
Exactly.
It's just a tree. If it's in, whatever.
We'll go out on a limb and just say that it is. Here he is washing his car. Doesn't seem to be anything in particularly surprising.
But
let's do this. So there's three things in this scene, which is going to unfold that you'll notice, but you will just go, oh, that's good. That's a good shot, and that's about it. You won't actually focus in on. So, right at the back, there's an orange wall. There's a black figure on the top of it. That's a cat. That is a cat. So cats confirmed. Cats and Donald Duck confirmed. The other thing as well, if you just shift it along slightly, you'll see a lady with a pug.
That is a pug, isn't it?
It is a pug. It's
definitely a small dog, isn't it?
Yes.
Because at the moment it's Labradors.
There's a Labrador and there's the Rottweiler, Chop.
Choppy chop chop.
Choppy chop chop. But small dog, and it's I'm pretty sure it's a pug.
Oh, look, and maybe you will get cats and dogs fighting. Dog
maybe.
chasing a cat down the road. Because if he sees that cat on the wall, bloody hell, boy!
If you watch, you will see that cat jump off the wall as well. But the other thing as well, the other main thing about this, and we probably missed something else in this scene, but Rockstar is showcasing the fact that you can see the interiors of the cars. So you can see right into Franklin's vehicle there. You can see the dials, you can see the radio, you can see the steering wheel. It's a lot more sort of detailed, the interiors of that vehicle. And it's worth bearing that in mind because we're going to come back to that in a second.
Oh, teasers.
The other thing as well, Franklin, when he's walking down the street, there does seem to be, again, more intensity or more frequency of people on the streets, like having a party. They're all hanging out, gang members, female gang member there. I don't remember seeing any of those in the current version. Could they possibly bring back the San Andreas turf warfare, gang warfare thing?
They could do. It is practically doable, isn't it? Because it's almost in there anyway. If you roll into an area and you shoot someone who's from a gang, then you have a gang on top of you.
Could they? In the same way that they've got the ecosystem out in the sticks, could they have a similar type of thing where two AIs meet other AIs, so like drive-bys and things like that?
It could happen.
It could happen.
It's video games. Anything can happen.
Anything could happen. But I tell you what is happening, and you heard it here first. Get ready for an exclusive. Neons for cars. If you just look, there's a dude sat on the bonnet of his car. Yeah. Sipping some boozy, or a bottle of Fanta, and he's got yellow lights underneath his car. Confirmage. So it means that there's going to be neons at the Los Santos Customs.
Definitely not neons there at the minute, no?
I'm pretty sure there aren't.
I'm pretty sure. I know I've seen smoke coming out of people's cars, but neons. I think you're right, mate.
Yeah, I think we might be right.
Never seen it.
The dog's agreeing.
Is he? He's happy.
Dog's agreeing. Right, and there's Chop again. I wonder if Chop will take a bit more of a form in this now.
Customizable dog.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll have hairdos. You could take him to the pooch parlour.
Yeah.
His hair done.
He doesn't really have that much hair though, so it'd be a bit weird.
Dress him up in a dog costume. That'd be
a bit
great,
strange.
wouldn't it?
So it's showing us the pier. Mini games,
Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah, I mean, because you can see the roller coaster and everything's in plain view there, isn't it? And the old
The big wheel, the old Ferris wheel.
the wheelers.
Wheelers. But I think that might have something to do with just, having more activities on the pier, because at the moment they're, it's just you can go on the roller coaster, you can go on the Ferris wheel, and that's about it. But maybe it does mean that there's going to be a sort of improvement in that. One other thing it's worth sort of pointing out there, and I know it's that like this shot is just to sort of showcase the fact that the light dynamics and things like that, lighting dynamics.
Yes.
But if you look closely at the buildings in the background, there's a helicopter there, which looks like an attack helicopter, and a light goes off on it as well.
By the moon.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering whether that's going to have something to do with it. Maybe new choppers, attack choppers that you can buy in there.
New choppers.
New chops. Onwards to the tennis court that you can see there. I think the building on the right-hand side is actually Michael's house. The building on the right of that picture is Michael's house. And then the tennis court is down below. Now, again, no research done here, but could it mean customisable houses?
Best way. I doubt it, but
yeah, unlikely.
Speculate.
Unlikely, but
Makes it exciting, doesn't it?
Exactly. But there is one thing that has changed. A lot of the places, if you climb over someone's wall into their grounds or gardens, unless it's part of a mission, they're usually empty. There's not usually anyone around. But if you look carefully to the bottom left-hand side of this screen, there's basically a guy in a yellow shirt and shorts walking by the pool, and then there's someone just having a little bit of a sunbathe as well.
Right.
So it just means that,
well populated.
Yeah, maybe, and maybe if you climb over that, you'll end up with the cops on your tail or something because you've just gone into someone's house. Was that that was a weird shadow over the top of it? I wonder if that was a clue. Ooh. Is that just?
It's like it was doing a day-night cycle. You mean?
Yeah, it looked like it, but then the sun wasn't moving. Alien invasion. It's
Alien
coming.
Invasion. DLC could. It looks like a huge plane, actually.
It does look like a huge plane.
Or is it a huge UFO?
Or could it be a huge UFO?
I think that's a huge plane, mate.
Yeah?
I think so. You can see the wings.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. But that's, again.
A world exclusive.
World
DL
exclusive.
Central heard it here first.
World exclusive. I'm not sure. I mean, the yoga that it's showing is, that's just part of the game anyway. So
that's the actual mission, isn't it? Where you're doing it with him and with your missus and.
That's right. And he falls over.
I love that bit.
Again, as I was saying, you didn't love that bit though, did you? Hated it. So again, as I was saying before, Michael's there pulling away in the car. If you look carefully, he's now in the car. You have now got a full interior view of this vehicle. And also, it says, let me have a look. Just get close. Touch screen to turn on the radio.
So there's going to be some kind of interior display to show you stuff.
It does look like that. And it's also got like fuel gauges, speedometer and rev counter and everything like that.
Sure, they're just there for authenticity rather than
you're going to have to go and fill up the car every single time, because that would be bobbins. So interiors looks like a new big thing, and the way that they're sweeping across in this scene as well, like it definitely is to showcase that it looks like there's going to be a new view.
Yeah, you can see the rev counter going up and everything, can't you?
A little bit a little bit Midnight Club.
Yeah.
Helicopter, the scene afterwards, helicopter very close to the ground there with a searchlight on. That wasn't or isn't a thing within GTA currently. Yeah.
What, them going flying that low?
Yeah, to be buzzing that close to the ground, like helping out a pursuit as well. And it looks like Michael's being chased. So who knows? Who knows what's going on there?
He's obviously broken some sort of law.
Probably
Done something illegal.
He may have done a Grand Theft Auto.
May have done himself a crime.
Oh, you naughty crimer. And then the money shot at the end of it is just showing the city and just showing the traffic again.
And it looking busy and like an actual place.
Yeah.
Living, breathing.
Like an actual place. And as you said, there's a cherry picker on there as well, isn't there? The thing that they use to change the bulbs in big lampposts and things.
I don't recall seeing any of those vehicles, because you actually see two. There's one driving one way, one driving the other. I reckon that's new vehicle. Confirmed. Exclusive to DL Central.
I mean, this might be guesswork, so...
whatever. That sky looks suspiciously red on one side and blue on the other, as if to indicate something.
Yeah.
Like, good or bad.
That is weird. Well, I guess it's the sun going down in that area, but I'm gonna say that big shadow was an alien ship coming over.
Oh yeah, and then this red and the blue is like Close Encounters.
Red versus blue.
Yes. We've got it. We've nailed this. Blown this wide open.
Thank you for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel, then you can do that by clicking on the top right hand corner where it says subscribe. If you'd like to watch even more videos, then 2 recommendations are on the screen for you right now. If you'd like to see more DLC news, you can visit dlcentral.com in the bottom left hand corner, or more features with Shoot the Barrel in the bottom right.